Hello lovely viewers, welcome to Eben Tech Studio. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Before we begin the lesson, I would like you to click on the like button, the subscribe and the notification bell to get notified of every content we put online. So in today's video, we are going to learn how you'll be able to add multiple monitors or display to your laptop using a docking station and then using a splitter. We also draw the difference between the splitter and then the docking station. And as part of the video, we are going to use Easyworship, a demo version 6, to demonstrate how you'll be able to set up a foldback display or what is called stage display. So without wasting much time, let's move on to a presentation that I've prepared for this video. So the title says how to set up a stage display and foldback display. They are used interchangeably. So at the outcome of this video, you should be able to use docking stations, how you'll be able to connect and set up multiple displays or monitor, set up a foldback or stage display using Easyworship, and then distinguish between the video splitter and a docking station, and how you'll be able to add a giant LED screen to your laptop or your presentation you do at church or any event. So now let's look at the docking station. So this is an image of a docking station. So a docking station is a hardware device that allows multiple computers like laptops or desktop to connect and extend additional functions to other devices like monitors, speakers, microphones, and other USB devices. So monitors connected to docking station can be identified and used individually, unlike the splitter, which takes one signal from a video source. This can be your laptop HDMI or your desktop VGA, and then replicate it over multiple monitors. So you realize that when you are doing a presentation and then you have multiple monitors connected to your laptop through the video splitter, whether HDMI splitter or VGA splitter, you realize your video content or your presentation content is replicated over this the monitors connected to it. Now with the video splitter connected to your laptop or your desktop, you wouldn't have control over the various or individual monitors connected to the splitter. This is so because the laptop or the computer identifies the splitter as a one monitor. So whatever display unit you have connected to the HDMI splitter or VGA splitter is not identified by the laptop. It's not identified by your computer. So you would have to use a docking station to allow the PC get access to or identify and detect the different monitors connected to your dock. So splitter just take the signal from your HDMI laptop or your VGA laptop and then straight to your TVs. So every content you put in there or every content you show is just replicated. The same thing shows across all the monitors connected to the splitter. So a video splitter can be a VGA type or HDMI type. So depending on what you are using, if you have VGA monitors or VGA projector, then you have to go for a VGA splitter. And then likewise, if you have HDMI splitter, then you have to go for HDMI output displays, unless perhaps you have some converters that you want to convert from HDMI to VGA monitors or from VGA to HDMI monitor. So let's move on to setting up, doing the setup. So in this presentation, I'm going to explain very brief about all the slides, and then we move on to the actual connection and the actual setup. So this is a 2-monitor connection to a dock. So 2-monitor connection to a docking station. So you should have your USB cable, which will serve as the interface between the laptop and then the docking station. A USB cable will be connected right here to your laptop's USB cable, and then you give it a power source over here. You plug it into your extension board or your power outlet just to give it a power. So for the purpose of this tutorial, we will not touch on the USB parts. We are just concerned about the video part of the this presentation. So you connect one monitor. So if this is your setup, you can be using the docking station for that, because you want to have control over what you will be projecting, okay, on each of the individual monitors. This is the best setup for you to do using the docking station. So on my left is monitor 3, and then on my right is monitor 2. So I connect a DVI cable to a DVI monitor. If your monitor is HDMI, don't worry, there are various converters for you to use. So you can do the conversion from DVI to HDMI, HDMI to DVI, or DVI to DVI cable, whatever thing. The only thing is that the connection should be there. The converters are easy to get. So if you want the converter or the docking station, you can still contact me and then get access to it. From the video, you have the number on the screen. So this is the number. You can still get access to it. So now let's move on to, you connect another cable from the docking station to the monitor 2. So this is my monitor 2. It's going to be my main monitor if I'm using Easyworship. So if I'm using Easyworship, that means I will use this one as my live monitor, and then I'll use this one as my stage back or stage display or foldback display. The reason I do that is because I want to show time and the next song or content to those on the stage without the audience seeing it or the congregation seeing it. So the congregation is going to have a view of the song, the current song which is being projected, and then those on the stage will have the same, but with another content on the screen which shows the next song to be sung or the next content to be displayed with time, because you need to give them time so that they don't go beyond their performance in terms of time. So this is how you do the connection. Your computer will identify, and Easyworship will identify the monitors individually. So this is my primary monitor or monitor 1. That is my laptop's monitor. For the purpose of the video, I'm demonstrating with a laptop, okay? So this is a 2 monitor connection to a dock. So we have a stage display, we have audience or congregation display, and then our laptop. So you see, we are able to do whatever thing we want to do on our laptop without the audience seeing, and then without the stage seeing what we are doing, because we have our content on our laptop monitor, and then we have extended the main output to monitor 2 and a fold back or the stage display to monitor 3. So before you do all the connection, make sure you have extended. So press the Windows key plus P to bring out the projection settings or projector settings, and then choose extend. Okay, so we just choose extend, and then let's come to the presentation again. So now let's move on to another connection again. So when we come to this connection, it says 1 monitor connection to the dock, and then 1 monitor connection to the laptop's HDMI, VGA or display port. Now, why are we doing this? Okay, so every laptop should have a VGA port or HDMI port. Every laptop should have that. Any connection you have, whether mini display port or Thunderbolt display, whatever be the case, you should have a display for duplicates or extending monitors. So you have your interface connected through the USB cable from the docking station to the laptop, and then another display connected from the docking station to the third monitor, and then directly from your laptop display or laptop video output, whether VGA or HDMI or DisplayPort or mini DisplayPort or Thunderbolt display, whatever being the case, you should have a DisplayPort. However you connect your display over here, so your Easyworship or your program will be able to identify your monitors. So now let me show you something. This is how you'll be able to identify the number of monitors connected to your laptop. So you right click on your desktop and then you choose display settings. So once I choose display settings, just like in the presentation, my third monitor is on my left and my second monitor is on my right, and I've put my first monitor, which is my primary monitor or my laptop screen, in the middle. So when I click on identify, here it's identified as 1, and then the monitor on my right will be identified as 2, and then the one on my left will be identified as 3. If your laptop is not able to detect the monitor, make sure you click on detect to make sure that it has identified the individual monitors connected to it. So with this setup, you have a cable, whether HDMI cable, directly from your laptop to your secondary monitor, and then you want to add an additional, because you don't have another display port or video port, making it 2 or 3 on your laptop. It means that you need to get a docking station to be able to add another monitor and then control the monitor individually, or use it for whichever purpose you want to use it. So this is what we do directly from your HDMI cable to your secondary monitor, and then right from the docking station to the third monitor. So in old laptops, if you're having the old laptops and then you have both HDMI and VGA, mind you, the old laptops don't support 2 display at a time. You can only connect to the HDMI and use that port, or connect to the VGA and use it. You can't use the 2 at the same time in the old laptops. Okay, so now let's come here to another setup, and then with this setup, we have 1 monitor connection to the docking station, multiple monitors connection to the laptop via HDMI splitter. So this time around, from your laptop display, being it VGA or HDMI, directly to your splitter HDMI, assuming this is HDMI laptop, I connect the HDMI laptop using the HDMI cable directly to the input source on my HDMI splitter, and then I give out the HDMI cables output to the various secondary monitor. So you see, they are replicated over here. The videos are replicated on the various screens connected to the splitter. So every content which goes to the HDMI splitter is just replicated on a screen. You can't have control over this. These screens, the 4 screens over here, will never be identified by the software program you are using, or the Windows or your Mac, as individual monitors. It's because this is a splitter, and splitter doesn't connect to your laptop using any using any USB cable or interface cable. It just connects to it using the HDMI cable, and that is fine now. That is what is identified by your laptop, because it identifies the HDMI splitter as 1 output. It sees it as a monitor, but your HDMI splitter, it will distribute the video signals to your various screens connected to the splitter. And then when we come back to this one, your third monitor, because you have a docking station over here, you can connect this docking station to your laptop, and then from the video port to your third monitor. So you put this monitor in front of the stage or the instrumentalist, or whatever purpose you want to serve it. So you can put it on the stage, and then because it has time, and then the next content, you can put an alert there that the pastor or the congregation, the stage or the platform will see, but will not be seen by the congregation. So these are monitors which are being mounted for the congregation or the audience. Let's come to another setup. So when we come to another setup, we have 1 monitor connection to the dock, multiple monitors connection to the laptop via HDMI, and then 1 giant LED screen to the docking station. So here in this case, we have 3 main monitors which are connected to our laptop. One of them is the splitter. The splitter is only 1. The laptop identifies the splitter as only 1 monitor. So it goes into your HDMI splitter. Your HDMI splitter distributes the content to the audience or the congregation, and then it identifies your giant screen. So this can be LED screen which you have used as a background for displaying picture or video only, just to make the stage nice or the stage background nice, or use it as a wallpaper for the stage or the platform. So you can drag a video which is being played in VLC to that side, and then repeat the video so that it will just be a wallpaper for the stage or the congregation. And then you use this one for your stage display or your foldback display. So this will be identified by the laptop, this will be identified by the laptop, this will be identified by the laptop. By this, the 4 monitors will never be identified by the laptop, because the laptop sees only the splitter as one monitor. And then when the signal gets to the HDMI splitter, it distributes it to the various HDMI monitors for the congregation. So that is it. And then let's come to the last one. So now when we come to the last one, it says dual monitors connection to dock via HDMI splitter, and then multiple monitors connection to the laptop via HDMI splitter, one giant LED screen connection to the dock. So in our case, any monitor can be connected to the HDMI splitter. It can be a projector. All of these can be a projector, whether you are using an electronic projector or you want to use a TV screen for whatever you want to do. No, as for that one, nobody cares about that. Whether you are using a splitter, using a projector or a TV screen, it's your own business. So now let's connect the docking station to the laptop. So the docking station to the laptop, just to have the interface. Okay, so now from your docking station to a splitter, so the laptop will identify this port, and this port is linked to your splitter. So the laptop virtually identifies this splitter as one monitor, and then when the signal gets here, you distribute it to your HDMI monitors. Okay, so mind you, this HDMI splitter can be a VGA splitter, depending on what TV you are using, whether your TVs are VGA or HDMI. And then from here, from your docking station directly to your giant screen, for whatever purpose you want to use it, whether you want to play only videos on it or use it for outflow congregation or on the stage and for wallpaper sake or background, whatever you want to use it for, you can still use it. And then let's come to the splitter over here. So your HDMI splitter will distribute the main Easyworship live output to the projectors and then the TV screens via the HDMI splitter. And here too, we do same. So your stage display, you want to use this one for your instrumentalists, you want to use this one for your choristers or your pastor or whatever. You have the same content over there. I've told you that the HDMI splitter will replicate. So here you can have control over the 2 monitors and use them for whatever you want to use them for. So it's only this one that will be identified. So you have your 3rd monitor, your secondary monitor, and then your 4th monitor. Now let's get to the physical connection. So this is the Lenovo ThinkPad docking station, and that's the front view. So at the back of the Lenovo ThinkPad docking station, we have 2 DVI ports for our monitors to be connected to it. So one is 24 plus 1 pin, and then 24 plus 5 pins on the right. And then we have about 3 USB ports at the back with an interface port. So this is the interface cable, which is also a 3.0 speed USB cable. So I connect it to the docking station, then insert it into the USB 3.0 port on the laptop. So I have it connected to the laptop. I need to connect the power. Now I pick one of the monitors on the left. That is a DVI monitor. I need to connect it to the dock. I insert it there. And then on my right is also a VGA monitor, but I need to give it a converter just to get a DVI to VGA signal. So I connect that one too. Now everything is fixed. I have 2 monitors connected to the docking station, so everything is perfectly fixed. Now there is no signal which has been sent to the monitors yet. They are off right now, and then it's only my monitor screen, which is my laptop monitor, which is on. So I need to power up the docking station. So I press the power button to give it power, and now in the middle is my monitor screen or my laptop, my primary one, and on my right is my Dell VGA monitor, which is now up, and then on my left is my DVI monitor. Okay, so right on our computer, we need to make sure we will be able to use the 2 monitors connected to our laptop via the dock for different purposes. So let's try to open up VLC. I have this video playing. I'm going to put this video on my secondary monitor and then put the web browser on my third monitor. So I will just drag to my left because my third monitor is on the left side, and then I put the video to my right, and now over here I'll be able to still I'll be able to use my presentation. So let me show you a view of what is actually happening. So this is the primary monitor, that is my laptop screen showing the presentation, and then on my right is the video being displayed on the secondary monitor. On my left is the web browser being displayed on the third monitor. So this is my primary monitor. Now let's get to making the configuration for Easyworship. Okay, so let's get to the screen and open up Easyworship. So once we have opened up the Easyworship software, we need to click on edit and then choose options. Once you choose options, it has automatically selected monitor 3 for my live or audience display. So I just maintain that. I just want to use that for the purpose of the demonstration. I'm going to use that for as my live or congregation display, and then I come to foldback display. So foldback display, I have to check this option, enable support for foldback display, and then it selects secondary monitor. So Easyworship is actually interchanging my monitors, but all the same you can choose any of the monitors you want to use for your stage back or foldback display, and then for your congregation or audience or live display. So these are some options you may need to. The most important of all is this one. So let's say the next item that you want to show, which color you want to give to it, I set it to this color. So it's like a bar that has been drawn down there. So if it is blue, it will change to blue. That is to the stage or to the platform. If a monitor is placed there and then there is a new item to be shown, it is going to have a background of blue. So I wish to I want to use this color rather. So and then you can change the clock and alert color. So by default it's set to red, but I'm going to maintain it at blue. So this is the enable foldback clock. I'm going to set it to blue. So these are other options we may cover later in other videos. So let's click on OK to apply. And now when we click on OK, we need to show something. Like when we go live on this song, let me project this one. So I will show you outside this video so that you see what is happening. So this is my monitor screen, that is my prime monitor, the laptop screen, and then on my right is the audience monitor, the secondary monitor showing the content to the congregation or the audience, and then on my left is the stage display or the foldback display. Okay, so it shows the next content to be displayed, the main content, and then the time. Okay, so if you need the docking station, you can still contact me and then get one for your church or for whatever purpose you might want to use it for. God bless you. Please like and share the video and subscribe.